Alright, fuckers and buckheads, now I had this bike out and I didn't like this other master cylinder, the one that came with it. I've got this bike for sale on Craigslist, and I think Dennis put it on eBay last night. You did put it on eBay, right?
No, I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I've got that guy coming this morning at 11:30. We've been calling him at 12:30.
Okay.
So
And I know I ain't supposed to be changing shit after I've already taken the pictures and put it up advertised, but I'll hand them the original master cylinder and tell them why I did this. But in the meantime, let me let y'all know why I did this. I did not like the way that this bitch was stopping. I mean, this is basically a sport bike. Granted, it's only a little 450, but it'll flat get up and hang with a little Kawasaki Ninja EX500, and that EX500 is water cooled. But you know, this bitch is a little bit older, and she's got her own little attitude. I mean, she's burning 80s rich, you know, and high compression, whereas that Ninja, yeah, it's water cooled and supposed to be more power, but yeah, that little EX500 is pretty much low compression, burning so goddamn lean that the EPA's smiling, where this one's burning so rich OPEC be smiling when you fire it up. But anyway, what I've done here, and I like this a lot better, is I've taken the master cylinder off of a 74 Honda CB750. And the reason for that is this will give me a lot better braking control. Because where that Suzuki one, it would grab right away and then it was spongy the next inch down. And didn't know its release right away. These Honda ones are beautiful. They act right every time. I shouldn't even have to bleed this master cylinder. Should just be able to pull the air out right here. The lines should still have fluid in them. But what you do is you keep your banjo bolt from your Honda one, and I do this with Kawasaki's. I mean, my favorite master cylinder to use is the one off of the 84 ZX900A, but you can only use that one on bars that are level. If you've got pullback bars or something to where the grips or where the thing mounts ain't level, then I kind of tend to lean towards off of a Yamaha XS650 Special 3. I love those master cylinders too. And Suzuki, the only ones really out of their line, after about 90 they made good ones. Yeah, I'm getting all the air out of this. I probably am going to have to put that vacuum bleeder on here. These Honda ones will give you a lot better control, and I've already shown y'all how to bleed brakes, so I ain't going to do this in front of you. I know that this one's good. I just pulled it off another bike that definitely stops correctly. These Honda ones, instead of gripping when you first hit right here, they give you a little inch and they give you some nice cushy control, but they'll grab, I mean, you know, about halfway down, they're fully locked up and they are hard to pull. You ain't gonna pull them all the way once they're pumped up, got fluid all the way through them. Yeah, this one's already gripping on its own. I'm still going to bleed it anyway. So I really am going to, after that other master cylinder, I'm going to flush out the lines. I just like doing this because these old Honda ones off the 74, if you're the guy that doesn't own a brake bleeder, or doesn't have a buddy or a friend like me that has one, look at this bitch is already bled. And I might get a little bit more air out of it, but I'm already gripping. And if I look down here and I go to squeeze, I've got enough squeeze on this bitch, I can make that caliper squeeze out. Whereas this wimpy fucking stock Suzuki goddamn piece of shit, man, yeah, it grips out here, but you gotta fucking have gorilla goddamn Popeye forearms to make the motherfucker stop if you're actually using it as a sport bike. Which me fucking around the industrial complex yesterday, you goddamn right, I'm trying to see what this bitch will do. There we go, we're on pure liquid. I likes that there. Look at that. I didn't even have to blade the bitch. I'm gonna anyway. I don't even know why I'm putting the cap on. I'm just gonna leave the cap off. But now you're thinking, oh man, that fucking. I need to put this on. Get brake fluid all over the fresh paint job if I don't. You're thinking to yourself right now, oh man, that fucking master cylinder, that goddamn lever doesn't look right for the bike. You know what? I'll show you something else here. Oops. This fucking lever is on here with one damn bolt. I might need 2 wrenches to get it off. Usually you don't. And I can paint this fucking master cylinder black, but like I say, I'm trying not to hide anything from anyone. I'm going to tell them what I did. I always do. I'm going to tell them why I did it. I rode the bike and that stock master cylinder gripped too quick. And when it did grip, it didn't have enough grip to fucking do shit. This one you got better control because you can slow grip it. It'll grab a little bit in instead of right out at the end, and you got enough piston in this master cylinder you can lock that fucking caliper down hard, which hopefully you never lock up your front wheel, but if you do, or if you have need to for some god awful reason, which I can't figure out because you don't want to lock up your wheels. Honest to God's truth, if you get in a situation where you need to stop quickly, you want control. You want it to fucking grab, slam the wheel down, but not lock it, not even let it slide. You want to, the minute that sucker starts sliding, rear or front, it's lost control. You do not want your brakes to actually lock up. It's probably the one thing where me and all that EPA safety shit agree. I'm still pissed that they banned that fucking Yamaha VMAX back in '84. And the '85 version was all fucking wimpy pussy, couldn't even fucking do 200 miles an hour. What the hell is the point of having that kind of horsepower if you ain't gonna fucking, you know, get out on the goddamn interstate on a Sunday morning, early. Take a look at this here. I love this shit. You know why? This shit's interchangeable. Oops, I lied. Now what's wrong here? Ah, I see. I got a burr in the fucking thing under here. I like that. That's nice and tight. How long got that stop? Here's a confusion point for you. These screws have a little stopper in them. Keep wiggling that shit around until you get it lined up. You know what? I'm going to use this pretty one, I think. I like this ink one that better. That just looks... I can't. Damn it, that fucker won't fit. That's right, I did have to fight that bitch all the way out, didn't I? Now, if need be, I'll take and yeah, that'll work. Have a little bit of slop in it, but not enough I'm worried about it.
Is this the cool off?
Now, you know what? I'm going to leave that Honda lever on there. This one's too tight in there. It's another thing. You don't want it to bind up in there. And I was thinking about shaving it off and making it a little bit loose in there, but I just don't like the way it feels. I'd rather have something that feels good. I can anodize this other lever black. It's not a problem.
Take a gallon of that and give me some crystallite.
Yeah.
What time are you going down to your class?
I don't like spreading these wings on cast aluminum. Anyway, I'm going to put that other lever on there, and y'all have already seen that shit together.
Alright, you can plug it in.
We'll holler at y'all fuckers and fuckheads later, I guess.